43, 43. Pixel plays Persona 5 Royal, and I just want to take some time to talk in a slightly more calm, measured fashion about the Akumura dungeon, particularly the end of it. Um, I was thinking of like going through and just talking about everything's wrong with this entire section, but I already kind of touched upon it a bit. As for my outburst, that's just I mean, I hate to pin it on my Asperger syndrome, but that's kind of what it is in some ways. Like, it's not exactly an excuse for my behavior. Like, I was like already, but like, I need to like, I know I need to work on like my temper. And that's just something I need to work on. I kind of have been like, I am nowhere near as bad as I've been in the past. Like, you can look at my older stuff, but this broke me. I'm not sure if this to delete that entire section of the video or put it into a highlight reel or something. Because um again, I think it's probably the most explosive I've been in a while. Like it was a combination of several things. It was just the whole puzzle, which is so poorly designed, and what as I'll be saying with, and I've already said, it's like I said with a lot of things in this game, they Atlas had an opportunity to fix the game because I'm pretty sure, like I'm at least like 90% confident that that whole puzzle with the airlocks was part of the original game and was just as frustrating um in the original game. And I sort my eyes. Yeah, I'll look at the small TV. That just look better. Um, but anyway, um, so um, like they could have potentially given it a um, I guess I could call like a water temple overhaul in Royal. And they probably should have. But I mean, having not really played Ocarina of Time that far, the Water Temple is kind of infamous for being a um, frustrating dungeon due to elements of its design. And in the 3DS remake, which was granted a complete and total remake of the game, um, and this is just kind of expansion package overall of the original game. I guess the graphical touch up in some places, I don't know. Um, but anyway, you know, but yeah, they had opportunities to adjust some things, to polish some things, and fix some issues with the original game. And I think they have, to some extent, dealt with, free time by giving you options for things you could do in LeBlanc. Even if you would, in your game you would have normally been too tired to do them, or whatever. Like you're just limited to things you can do in LeBlanc. Um, there's some problems with it, and there's some sort of like that one glaring thing that I had another less severe outburst about. But um, the day before we go to Hawaii, not being able to do anything. But yeah, um, yeah, like I already like mentioned, they could have like I still like am not 100% sure like what the game expected me to do. Like, I still didn't fully like. I noticed that some of the switches were blue and some of them were orange. So I think it has something to do with and some of so it was adding this extra little layer, but then they had this very limited thing where like you just have check marks for like where each of the different panels are. So you don't know which of these panels do what. So even if I were to just look at the map, and it does show like where the different colored patches are, that's good. But then the check marks don't show you which switches do which thing. Like so I couldn't look at that map and be like, okay, I'll go here and do this, and they'll change the thing to this, and I'll go and do that, and change, whatever. Like I couldn't without like actually taking note, like just sketching out of that myself and taking notes. Um, uh, I couldn't, just figure it out on my own. So, like the number one sign of what I consider to be bad puzzle design, in my opinion, is where you just blindly stumble through it and having a vague idea of what you're supposed to do. Then you suddenly stumble into the solution, not really fully understanding how you did it. Is could be switching randomly all over the place and like, oh, this got me to where I need to go. That's great. I don't feel any sense of accomplishment at all because I didn't figure it out. And I actually feel like the game did not give me the tools to figure it out on my own easily. I also think they could have. I feel like they should have maybe even just redesigned the puzzle altogether because I felt like the first stage of the puzzle was a little confusing. Maybe that part of that was just the memory of the second half of it and how like hard that was. Like it vaguely remembered, like, okay, this is part of the game where it gets tricky. But I was thinking like when I got past the first half, I was thinking in my head of some ideas for like how they can make that more complicated. And it, like I don't know exactly what I was thinking about it, but like they could have taken the simple idea of having to switch, between these two doors, you know, and not really so much added another layer to it where, like, oh, it's not just the symbols on the doors, it's the color of the symbol and different switches control different colors. Like that was like that made it too complicated in my opinion. I mean, I'm granted I can be kind of dumb with these things, so maybe like the solution was incredibly simple and I just was overthinking it or underthinking it maybe a little bit. Uh, I don't know, but um, like I there's a degree to which I could have just been overthinking it, and or thinking in some regards and underthinking in others. Um, but I don't know, like, and again, it's the kind of thing where you couldn't easily resort to a guide because, as I was saying, as I was doing it, uh, maybe the guide would have helped me, but I don't know how many guys would be like accounting for you, starting in the middle of it, because it's just telling you step by step. Okay, go here, go here, full set of quits, like whatever, like that, like what the walkthrough would be telling me, and um, since I've already pulled a bunch of switches and gone a bunch of places, I wouldn't know where I am in that, and yeah, whatever. Like it's the kind of thing where you can't just switch over to a guide halfway through. At least it didn't feel like that. Um, maybe there is a very simple like explanation for how everything works and how to figure out the solution regardless of what state everything is in. That's like a possibility. So I could potentially found that rather than just like, okay, do this, do that, do that, do that. You know, it could literally give me like just the key to how to solve it. Like, particularly if I was overthinking it or something, like maybe the solution is like really simple and someone could just tell me, like, hey, you need to stop doing this and just start doing this, and then the solution just unfolds naturally. Um, but anyway, let's go on to the Okumura boss fight. Um, think there are a few points I'm going to be repeating myself a little bit. Like I'm already repeating myself a little bit, but I want to just sum it up and try to, uh, you know, say it, kind of without rambling or being angry, like being calm and reflective on it. Um, a feature I wish they would have included, um, here would be basically like when you fail the boss fight, it does have the ability to retry, regardless of which difficulty you're on. Maybe the higher difficulties don't allow this at all. That's good. But the problem is, I had to go back to the Velvet Room because I like not only because of summoning a super high level persona that I could get for free because of DLC. Um, although it was that was insanely satisfying. Like I'm probably gonna ditch this persona. Like I was thinking of using it, but I might just ditch it, like, just so that I can get rid of that temptation in the future. But no, I'll actually have to get summon it. So there. Um, but it was incredibly satisfying to be able to throw through the God Hand ability. Like that was just cathartic. Even if it was cheating, it was cathartic cheating. And again, the game is enabling me to do it. So I paid $100 for this game. Okay. Just give me this one thing. Okay. Um, but the thing is, the stage, and I think I can, having done it the second time, I think I can pretty much confirm that in order to progress to the final stage of the boss battle, you have to defeat all of the guards before they get to their turn, where one of them will automatically run away. Even if one of them standing, they'll run away and get replaced. It makes no freaking sense. Like maybe there's also another condition where like if you just do it enough times, it will stop and progress. But it can happen earlier. So uh, the thing is that the game is designed almost intentionally so that attacking them all at once, um, even with the thing that they're weak to, isn't gonna guarantee them all being wiped out at once. That's what the game wants is expecting you to do. That's what the game is effectively requiring you to do. He's effectively requiring you to get them all in one turn. But the problem is that Okumura can use a spell that randomly turns one of them into. Although it's also possible that the whole contract thing is basically like a self-destruct. It's kind of what I'm guessing. I didn't really like read through the walkthrough in that much detail. What I'm guessing might be the case is that when Okumura does this one thing, he might be giving them a self-destruct order so you can treat them like a I forget what the term is, like the crazy persona where they interrupt the order. So maybe if they just focused on my attacks on that one, it would explode and take the rest out with them. Then I'm not sure if I would take the whole um problem with it, but I'll still say it isn't fair because the game does a shitty job of communicating that to you. Anyway, like there's some bad game design happening in all of it. Like it's possible that I'm just a stupid idiot that can't figure these things out properly. But you have to kind of make things foolproof. You know, is in foolproof. Like you, you have to communicate information in a way that like even people who maybe aren't thinking, you can't just assume that people are going to figure things out on their own. Oh yeah, and the other thing, like I thought, um, is that when you have the option to retry the battle, there should also be an option to go to the Velvet Room. Because what I ended up doing, um, besides getting I got sidetracked, but besides getting the overpowered persona, I think it was Bug. Yeah, I got Bugs, uh, which had, so I had like the ability to effectively use the medium attack all psychic damage 3 times. You know, once with Tom Pass, then twice with Haru potentially. So I had a better chance of just wiping them all out you know in a fairly efficient manner before one of them could run away. And eventually it worked. It took a few times, but um, and basically I ended up actually having quite a lot of time left over by the time he come in his final die. So um, also I didn't quite like the fact that we couldn't do an all-out attack because technically there are 2 more enemies that we cannot reach or attack directly for most of the battle. And yeah. Um. Anyway, now we're at Sumita, and I think there's a few things I need to do first. Um. Maybe I can't remember what they are. This thing raises my defense but decreases my evasion. I think I just gave. Well, this might actually be secretly overpowered. It reduces magic damage. Let's change him to Teddy costume. Also, I'm very surprised that this is actually happening when it is. So I assume it would happen between the conclusion of um, what's his nose and yeah, what's his nose? I can't remember what his name is. Okumura and the initiation of an Xbox. So like this is actually kind of interesting that it happens just on a random day. So like if you're it maybe kind of sucks if you're assuming that like oh you'll have lots of time to go and deal with Okumura. Like you still do. But yeah, but like you sort of planning on just having free time and then suddenly like, oh no, there's this new event that happens. So you seem like you only lose free time when, between palaces. Like really. Is there like rings of Saturn just like randomly? Figures that was here. Can we get any further in? The door might be our only option. Let's go check it out. It's a little weird that like she just saw this weird thing and then just said, let's go investigate it right away. Where's the building? Let's go check it out. There's a giant camera.
Was that Yoshizawa? Yeah.
Let's move.
Stay on guard, though.
I guess we would find out we couldn't get in there and we start going up here.
Why? How are you here? Who's that? Is she a cognitive being? It's my fault. What? Come on. You must. Kasumi. Stop! Stop it! You must. Hurry! Yoshizawa's in trouble!
Heresy! You dare to spurn our Lord's mercy!
Are you alright, Yoshizawa?
Are you hurt?
That voice... Senpai? Looks like that thing's ready to rumble.
Accept yourself. Our Lord laments the foolishness birthed from your pain.
What are you talking about? I heard the school moved her exam period. It must be nice getting perks like that. Where are these voices? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Getting special treatment is like, whatever if it's deserved. But do you think she's earned
We're in the subtitles.
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
Not only have we lost one of them, but the other girls are not doing us any good. Talk about a wasted effort.
I've had enough of this. Yoshizawa? You're telling me I'm not cutting it? As if I don't know that better than anyone! Still, I don't care what anyone says about me. Will not tolerate anyone speaking ill of our dream! It's all in your best interest. Filling my life with this pressure. Demanding the results that you want. Yoshizawa? Could she be? And now you're all branding me a failure? Let me remind you who you're talking to. I am Kasumi Yoshizawa!
So adamant. Rather than accept a life in cinders, you'd strive towards splendor. You know the risks. Well, if those really are the shoes you've chosen, then we'll dance to the end.
This has got to be...
Wait, there's no blood? What, she's playing a magical girl?
Look at that!
I am thou, thou art I. Accept this contract, the spell cast upon you.
I request we have a rematch. This time, I'm going all in with Cendrillon!
She's fighting a murder
Do
hornet.
this. Nothing too reckless, okay? Thank you. Please do. Dance, Persona!
I actually have a part member who can do holy damage. I wonder if, good thing
In trouble?
that if Futaba becomes a like actual playable part member, that she'll be doing like first damage. That way we have like all of the damage type covered.
Cendrillon! That time.
Persona! You're mine.
Hey, are you alright? I can't be weak anymore. Whoa! I'm quite impressed, considering how you just awakened to your persona and all.
Senpai, right?
How'd you know? Yeah.
I knew it. By the way, why are we dressed like this now?
You're a magical girl. Congratulations. It's a really long story.
Of course, this has to be awfully confusing for her. Looks like they found us. Time to get out of here, quick. We can explain later.
Let's escape together.
Right. Oh, we're back at... Huh? My clothes changed back to normal too.
I wonder, like, that's her palace? It could be a palace generated from everyone's expectations of her? Maybe? Like, just an extension of the metaverse?
This was your location before you entered the metaverse. We all just came back.
Came back? Did we go somewhere?
About that.
Please, tell me anything you might know about what's going on. I need to know what just happened to me.
I know how you feel, but what should we do?
Let's tell her.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll tell you everything from the beginning.
Thank you.
1 hour later.
A metaverse with palaces and personas.
I'm sure it's not easy to wrap your head around all of this in one go.
Normally I wouldn't believe any of that, but after seeing it all for myself... But wow, you're so good at explaining things, Mr. Kitty.
I'll let that last part slide this time. But isn't there something else that should be surprising you?
Huh? A cat's talking?
Oh, talking cat?
Took you long enough. And I am not a cat. I am Morgana.
I see. Well, since you seem to know a lot more about this than I do, maybe I should call you Morgana-senpai.
Oh, that's right. Don't you have something for her?
Your good luck charm.
You came all this way to return this? Thank you so much.
Ellie?
You didn't seem your usual self this morning. Did something happen?
Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, but I got 3rd place in the last meet. Of course I'm not happy about it, but it looks like the school is even more displeased. I was summoned to the guidance office this morning. I was warned that the school might revoke my honors status if I don't improve my results soon. It would be due to my own inability to succeed in gymnastics, so I have to say it's not an unfair consequence. But I also overheard the vice principal talking about how I'm a useless waste of effort. And I dragged Dr. Maruki into this mess too, since he was with me when I got the news. That's what really got to me.
That's a tough break.
So I ended up coming here. And then all of a sudden I was in that place we just left. But I'll be just fine now. I feel like whatever happened in there helped me to get over it. I'm going to realize my dream for sure.
Seems like you really are on the up and up now. But then again, how did Yoshizawa end up finding a palace in the first place? It sounds like it was pure coincidence based on what she's told us.
Your smartphone?
What about my phone?
Well, I suppose that makes the most sense. Hey, do you mind if we take a quick look at your phone? If the nav's on there, we'd be able to tell whose palace that was with the search history.
Sure, it's right. Sorry, this won't do any good.
Why's that?
The battery's dead. It's been acting up for a while now, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh, really? Shouldn't you get that checked out? Well, it's not like that was a palace we've been after, so I guess it's no big deal. We couldn't make its ruler our target unless we reached a unanimous decision anyway.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Are you two part of the Phantom Thieves?
What makes you think
we're-
that?
You are, aren't you?
You got us.
I knew it. Wait. That means when we were at the cafe with Akechi-san, I basically told the Phantom Thieves themselves that I don't agree with what they're doing. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I appreciate your feedback.
Don't worry about it. With that out of the way, what's your call?
Kill her. She knows too much. But what?
Yoshizawa, of course.
Why not kill her?
Considering how she did back there, don't you think she'd make a worthy addition to the Phantom Thieves?
Considering what she thinks about them,
So,
and
you
considering
really want me to join the Phantom Thieves?
also, we already know she isn't going to because of the prelude, so
In a nutshell, yeah. You've awakened to your persona, you're aware of the existence of palaces, and from the looks of things, you've got quite the potential. If you're willing to join us, we'd be glad to have you.
I see.
You don't have to give us an answer right now. I mean, you probably shouldn't make any decisions until you learn more about what it is we're actually doing.
Thank you, but I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
Cool. So we'll head home for now and... Wait. What?
When I awakened to my... persona, was it? I also realized something. I can't keep obsessing over my shortcomings in gymnastics like this. So that's why I can't join you at the moment.
Because you need to focus on your gymnastics.
I'm truly sorry to say no after all you've done for me.
that's like you can see me.
Thank you. But I think I'd only cause you all more trouble if I were to join up without being totally invested in it.
Also, like, what the hell is she doing in the Final Palace, though?
Of course,
Not really
I
the
won't say a
Final
word
Palace,
about
but
this to anyone.
it's not even the Final Palace in the original thing, because that's the Final one I can remember.
I'm glad you catch on so quickly. Well, if you ever change your mind about us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you, Morgana-senpai. If that ever happens, I'll get in touch right away.
Yes.
I should extend the same gratitude to you as well, senpai. I swear, one day I will repay you for helping me out in so many ways. Shall we get going? Quite a lot's happened today, but I have a feeling I'll try harder than ever before starting tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, see you later.
But the video she got the persona. I don't say her, but I don't think she owes us anything or anything. As I said, she'd definitely be a huge help if she joined us.
Hey,
I guess we can't leave, even though we didn't actually choose to go to the metaverse. What? No, no, Morgana! I just want to use the freaking PC.
Hey!
Morgana? Look at me. Sorry. I'm just acting. I'm not really that pissed off. I'm not pissed off at you. You're not Morgana, you're Eliana. Well, that's the point. Morgana, what the hell is wrong with you? Can't even organize. Why do we have time?
Well then.
Morgana said, I'm sorry for messaging you so late. My phone's battery finally recharged, so I wanted to thank you while I could. I want to be so. It's just a decent thing to do. I just wanted to thank you for today. I'm sorry that thanks are all I can offer right now. I'll definitely make it up to you eventually. I'll be waiting. Anyway, I promise it'll be worth the wait. I'll have my phone fixed as soon as possible. Please let Morgana Senpai know as well. Anyway, I hope you have a good night. When you talk with join the fan feast, what a shame. There's nothing we can do. And we shouldn't press the matter. So how are we going to break to the others? Everyone's kind of used to be so encouraging, but now they're actually kind of frightening. This is utter chaos. Ho's dislike of Okumura has grown exponentially as well. How are you holding up, Haru? You're receiving anonymous presents almost every day now. That's scary. But our security is tight, so it's been okay so far. At least things will calm down once we finish this, Haru. What about us? Are we gonna get all popular and shit again? Let's not concern ourselves with that for now. I only pray that things calm down. Unless we have some problems to hash out. We could do more harm than help if we brought it up at this point. Maybe we'll just stay quiet about Yoshida for now.
Good morning. Regarding my father, there isn't anything different about him yet. I can't help but think about a lot of things when
Although
I
his
was
eyes
reading.
back, is that
Things
normal?
like, did it go well?
Don't need to worry, although you should totally be worrying.
Thanks. Hearing that from you puts my mind at ease. I guess I'll relax and look after the flower bed. I haven't been able to for a while.
The Phantom Thieves are amazing.
Bad people will do the same thing to that CEO they did to a principal? Well, they're gonna murder him. Besides, I'm pretty sure the principal killed himself. No way, that was a fan feast sending a message. Wake up, people, it's time to atone, or something like that. I kill for that kind of power. I kill for the power to kill.
Hey,
Shouldn't you tell the others about the target of Mentos? We don't have enough. Important conversation. Something important I need to talk about. Are you free now? I have many things to tell you, John. About Eiko, about myself, and other things as well. As for where we'll meet, I prefer it to be your place. Please? It doesn't really matter what you pick now, but I'm gonna look at the guide anyway. Just in case. Thank you. I'll head over soon as I gave you, Jen. Please wait for me there. I'm probably gonna work on Ryuji.
so I finally made up with Eiko. I think she knew it deep within her heart. and seeing him like that finally helped her realize.
Your slap did wonders. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm relieved she didn't get caught in his web. Oh, and she told me she quit her job. Right now, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but she's going to go to college and figure things out. So in the end, Eiko's going to start seriously focusing on her studies again. I plan on doing the same as well.
Are you stressing over exams?
No, that's not it. This time, I'm not seeking anyone's praise, and I'm not trying to show off my intelligence. I simply want to fulfill my own personal goals and dreams. Before now, I didn't have a clear vision of what that meant. I was lost in life. But thanks to you, I finally come to realize it. My dream is to become a police commissioner. That is why I need to study.
Sounds difficult.
You're right. I will need an extensive academic background. There are too many incidents in this country that are never brought to light. That host was one. Villains who prey on the hearts of the weak with cowardly, legally questionable methods. My father risked his life trying to catch a group of those people. I will never forgive them. But I won't be able to eradicate them all on my own. Instead, I want to head an organization that will destroy the lawless and help rescue victims.
Your father will be proud.
I hope so. That is the justice I aim for. I also believe it will be a continuation of my father's legacy. Honestly, it's a little strange that I found the true meaning of my studies outside of my studies. Thank you for all your help. Must have been difficult babysitting the uptight Miss President, right? Just kidding. Even so, I'm glad I asked you. I think now I'll be able to see the world even more differently. Actually, I'm sure I can. Because I have you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the priest.
All right. All right.
It's become a transformer!
I can sense it. The power within me has grown. No, it's been born anew.
All right.
By the way, you can rely on me for anything you need. I want us to be equals. Now then, in order to fulfill my dream, I'll need to be accepted into my first choice college. What a funny thought. Studying to become a head of police while working as a thief.
Be careful, okay?
I will. The objective is the same after all. Exposing the evil lurking in the dark shadows. So you see,
What's wrong?
Well, I was thinking maybe we could study some things we don't have experience in yet. Would that be okay? I want to be with you. We still have some time before night falls.
Better be the defense master or energy power.
I'll just add this.
I wonder how much different the dialogue is, depending on like if you don't romance her, because I can't imagine it being that different. Because like the romance only comes into play toward the very end of the conversation. I already deleted the other like non-romance responses, so. Okay, so Kachi is unavailable for like next month, so we have like an entire month until like well into we have about a month until Kachi can continue. So we'll have to do this semester, we just need to okay, so we need to get up to rank 8. So we have 2 more ranks. Okay, so let's look at persona layout. You have Chariot. Okay, we have Chariot. So also let's check out the fees then. Hey, we've got our first Confidant thing, which is kind of weird. Just random. Like we maxed out like I'm not gonna place it. This was your other self. You know, I've been thinking that you have such a nice figure, Futaba-chan.
Huh? What?
Hey, what's this, a new one? But you're so lean and flexible too. I think you look really pretty.
For reals?
Whoa, I don't know what to say to that. Yours are part-time doing clinical trials, right? Pretty hardcore stuff.
But
Yes, I hear it can be rather lucrative depending on how risky the treatment is. Huh.
Come on.
Dude, don't even think about it. Look, yes, okay, we can pay you. I just need to sell a few bits of studio clothing. You can get you decent meals every day. Made it pretty true that young people are ignorant and reckless. There's absolutely no reason to exploit them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope by taking down Kanashiro, there will at least be a few less victims. What about the Futaba ones? I think it's worth getting all the con cards. There we go, we can actually use this as like desktop wallpaper if we want to. I swear there's like only 2 compounds that are
All right then.
Ooh, I'm wicked full. That was a curry, Futaba. It's delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming that stuff tonight. It tastes the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. I was in front when you walked, no spacing out. Ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Making like leaving. Screw it, bye. Can make like a leaf and tree. That was delicious. What about you? I think I'm addicted. Well, I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Hold on, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for the curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized, but that genius was Futaga's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was a real troll, let me tell you. Logic build of emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in time, but not a single one worked on her. She was normal, huh? Not neurotypical. You can probably get a good idea just from looking at Futaba. Wakaba was like the adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Many are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her. That was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I'd made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Actually, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. It was then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Really paid off in the end. Yeah, I felt like a huge weight had lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice meat is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she is extraordinarily protective of the people around her. I even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just by looking at me. Or I never even told her about it. Okay. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Potala by then, after all. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going.
All right.
There's no this for tonight. Fans are getting downright happy in here. That was waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
That is on you.
Make sure you clean it before you go to bed. Hey, sweetie, you finished cleaning up? I was still watching anime. As long as she's in good mood, though, I don't mind it. Seeing her happy makes me glad that I kept Wakaba's curry alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. She needs a balanced diet. That's exactly my problem. Furtana's still growing. I gotta be certain first. Could you keep balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can give her? And man, the expression of Furtana's face when she took a bite of that curry. I forget. Maybe I'll stick with curry as a staple. But now I can eat the veggies here and there. I guess cooking really labor of love. Okay, I talked too much. See you later, I guess.
Morning!
Oh, good morning. Dayhara's going to get set up. It's almost here. We took the treasure, so all we have to do is wait. Still, I wish I could do something in the meantime. Why don't we go to Mementos today? I don't feel like it. Something else to do? Well, I won't force you. The person had to change of heart. Maybe our reputation will go up and we'll get more requests. So I want to get the requests we currently have out of the way at least.
Class is starting.
Give him last time.
Well...
Remember, fit to the puff of the office at once.
What's going on?
What? I don't know if this is to say. You better stay on your own until I return.
Hey!
Please, hey, wasn't the car telling me it's on the PA? No, it's with Bill. Must have been a signal.
What do you want to do?
Hey.
All right.
Hey!
All right.
I'll leave the noise of the sea behind and find refuge in the calming wind and starry sky.
Wow!
Ikebukuro is suddenly For customers, they really like to have a planetarium there. I guess they keep it excited by doing things like hiring famous actors as tour guides. In any case, it's not the kind of place you visit alone. I recommend taking someone.
Oh.
All right.
My teacher's back.
Waste of my time.
I don't even know who called calling out. Anyway, time to resume the lessons.
Yep.
What's up? Wanna get going?
This back and good ramen.
All right.
I was feeling news sliding down my throat. Sweat dripping over my face. She's the best, man. Ramen is life. I see, like, this really gets your body going again after a good run, you know? You used to come all the way up here at your practice end. No, I guess it's all in the past. By the way, I've seen Nakaoka around a few times. For some reason, it doesn't look like he's getting along with the others. Are you worried about him? Yeah, kinda. I'm thinking about what he said. Well, the whole track team was putting up a chemistry skit. That's how I acted all up for him. I guess he was right. They don't even got a club room anymore. So they got people storing all their stuff behind the gym. They can't use any school gear either. So they just run laps around the block for practice. There isn't really a place for outcasts like that. I should know that better than anyone. It's good they're keeping their heads out. I don't want them in the bed. No, I don't want them ending up like me. But you're doing great. You know what? You're right. Guess now that I'm thinking about it, trying to fit in is a real pain in the ass. I mean, I never met you guys if I wasn't an outcast, right? So it's all good. For real though. For real. It's been shit ton of fun. Hanging out with you guys is so freaking cool. You're less likely to be found in the metaverse while acting.
All right.
There's something I could do to help the track guys. I'd probably mess them up if I tried to put in. Still, gotta find a new spot for a training. I'll think about it. No slacking off till then, okay?
See ya.
Later, dude. You changing, Taro? Nothing, unfortunately. Father is still indisposed. Her face is Taro. Has anything happened with the media? I hope they have been horrible to you. Thank you. It will surely say a great deal about my father, but I'm determined to push through it. Society doesn't care what may be going on as long as it is enough to kill their perpetual reporting. They don't even consider how their words may hurt others. If they care about people with some else's job, it makes me want to puke. Nothing we can do about that, though. And everything they say about father is true. But it's important to remember that there was someone else in the shadows behind the shutdowns. And until we can bring their crimes to light, this won't end. We'll find the true culprit for sure. Not much longer. Yeah, Haru's father will definitely mention the culprit. Either way, we will need to wait for Haru's father to recover. We'll have plenty of time to ask him about it then.
The one behind the mental shutdowns. It has to be someone dangerous. Now that we're getting closer to the truth, we need to be ready for absolutely anything.
Eh.
It's rained so much.
This is the wrong.
Welcome.
Let's go ahead and sell them all.
Hey, hey!
Let's do it.
Oh! Hi!
In both face and mind, are free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show.
He's so confident. Wait, right now. Wait, it's you. I read the words. It takes longer for all my laundry to dry up. I had to run the dryer for 10 minutes longer than usual. They have a special item on the menu just for Master.
Hey! Thank you so much!
Thanks for always requesting me. Well then, please wait for me till I get there.
Listen,
Hey, hi, listen to my story the other day? You listened to my secret. I've been feeling more at ease since then. I'll never be able to tell anyone about it, so I figured I should actually do some housekeeping today to say thanks. Sorry, I need to take a break. Want to rest a bit? I feel such a huge care for my well-being, Master. I'm at my limit, so exhausted. I'm Pete. I can't stop coughing. Are you alright? I'm fine, thanks. Shouldn't you wear a mask? I was just kidding. I just wanted to slack off for a bit. I mean, there's nothing left for me to hide from you, so truth comes out, you know? Now that I think about it, I'm glad you're the one who found out about me being a maid. Are you going to be alright in this dusty room? And have you been eating well? You need to eat fresh vegetables and none of that instant stuff. Vitamins are super important. You're going to turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I guess I should get more sleep. I feel all achy. Katsukun's government said they need more money, so I had my boss give you more chips. I had to beg him for them, but don't overdo it. That's fine. Nothing you should worry about. I feel more at ease now that I have someone who knows all about what I'm going through. Talking about you. I request Kawakami to make curry or infiltration tools for you.
All right.
Oh, time's up. I have to get to my next job, so I'm going to head out.
I'll see you later then.
Thank you for using our service. Oh, this matter thank you for using your service today. So I guess it's a good thing I splurged as a doctor. I found out some cough medicine at work. Hey, you gotta do some cleaning and ventilating on your own even when I'm gone, okay? Things like stuff like that, it makes you more likely to get sick. How are you feeling though? I'm tired, but that's nothing new. Wait a minute, you're supposed to be talking about you. Don't change the subject. Oh, but if you do get sick, I'll look after you anytime, so please don't forget to request me! If I got rid of the cough, and now I get these headaches and shivers. Times like these are why we invented energy drinks, so I'm gonna chug my foot through. Okay, see you later.
Hey!
Join World Greens, fill the popular attractions.
Man.
Destiny Line in Maihama, huh? You found a spot that's great for families and even going on dates. I would never go there by myself, though. You have to invite someone or just be too lonely.
Oh.
Maihama was named after Miami Beach.
All right.
Invite someone together if you sent them. Oh, don't go without me. Almost sensation, I think. Especially use of your time and. Oh.
Textbooks open to page.
Here from last time, we're talking about the French Revolution. They executed the royalty. The revolutionaries proceeded to take the courts under their control. All who opposed the revolution were executed. However, the revolutionaries too were then reviled as despots and executed by the public. Many people were executed during the French Revolution. But if this many executions were possible was actually due to one specific invention. Take a look at this.
What is the answer?
A guillotine, a tool which allowed for mass executions. You know who invented the instrument? The guy who has guillotine in his name. Duh.
This is it.
Correct.
That's correct. His tool is named after him. By the way, Charles Henry Sanson, the famous executioner, he said to have killed 2,800 people with the advent of the guillotine. It may look cruel, but it delivered a swift, painless execution regardless of one's social status. It wouldn't be exaggeration to say that it embodied the French spirit of equality. Wow, really?
Nice going.
Revolution is sometimes a plaything. Revolutionaries that rose up for freedom became despots themselves. It's a common tale. Social reform doesn't hurt anybody in the real world. It's a bloodless revolution. Yeah, so far.
I'll just add this.
Okay, so I have Ryuji. We can work on Futaba. Hey! Are you free? I am. So... Actually, never mind. Hurry up and come home. Say hi to Futaba. Want to go see what's up? Head over immediately. I don't really mind. I'm in front of the block. Have you guys seen the king yet? I'm ready to go whenever you are.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Ellie. I disturbed your cat TV. You can go back. This is frickin' stupid. We have a... I do have tower, so... Ellie, please! It's fine! That's probably the church. Okay. I can't believe we're shoehorned into doing this.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. The car is ready for use. You asked Futaba to do the hacking? Yeah, sure. Get that out of the way so I can freaking work on Silver Link. Ready whenever. Go ahead. I'm fine, leave it to me. Okay, I'm hacking in now.
Any progress with the Phantom Thieves? Calling card? Something written on it. Thanks for your support. Please help those in need. This is a promise to you from the Phantom Thieves. We're going to post a secret message just for you on the game's official website. Oh, is this for real?
For real.
I mean, you can probably just buy one of these cards at the store. The official Gunabout website? Whoa! The mark of the Phantom Thieves! They hacked the site! Just like they did on Midget's site. Which means you were able to contact the real Phantom Thieves. No way! How'd you do it?
For a secret exchange.
Oh, that's so cool. So they want to remain anonymous. Wow, I can't believe they sent me a message. I wasn't expecting much from you, but you're actually pretty cool. I wish I was able to talk with them or something, though. But you fulfilled your part of the deal, so I'll teach you how to shoot. Once you stop them from moving, you gotta hit their weak point right away. You should be able to inflict a lot of damage to the cheater this way. Let's get started. Come on, you gotta aim. No, you're just stopping their movement by doing that. Ugh, no, not like that. Are you taking this seriously? You gotta focus on your second shot.
It seems like a different person when he gets mad. The instructions are precise, but also Spartan-like.
The king's swearing up a storm today.
That's what happens when he teams up with another player. And why everyone also watches him from a distance.
All right, looks like you kinda got the hang of it. I think you'll be able to beat that cheater now. I have a bad habit of swearing when I get all worked up. Sorry. But I think you have a lot of potential. More than most people.
I really don't like the way you talk. Like, more than most people.
If you want, I can teach you a few other moves, too. I have the ultimate trump card. So tell me more about the Phantom Thieves.
It's a deal. And bam, we got it. Fast forward and insert meme here.
According to the reports, it seems your skill at handling a gun is quite impressive.
Also, here's minor complaint. So, what I assumed they were going to do is basically have Shinya beat the cheater. Like, through skill. Through Shinya's skill, incredible skill, he beats the cheater, thus breaking the cheater's cognition that he is invincible. That would make sense. I mean, granted, if it's cheating to make himself invincible, then it doesn't matter how much skill you have. They're invincible. They have, like, infinite health or whatever. So, I mean, it depends on how he's cheating, but, like, from what we can... I don't know. The thing is that, hey, let's just say, for the sake of argument, that the way he is cheating makes him very difficult to beat. But not impossible to beat. So why can't we just recruit Shinya to basically somehow face off with a cheater, defeat the cheater in the game, thus breaking the cheater's cognition that they are invincible, thus making them not invincible in the metaverse. Like, that would make logical sense. Now, the problem is that his cognition is still he is invincible. So I'm guessing the rationale is that we're like learning about gunplay techniques that will however he's cheating and however he's cheating in the real world is not tied to how he's cheating in the metaverse. So, like, it feels like they're making this more complicated than it needs to be. Because this isn't the first time we've done something in the real world to... And the fact of the matter is that Shinya teaching us, like, you can't just have a... I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like you can just have a... him just, like, teach us some super technique or something that we're just gonna instantly know and be just as good as he is to defeat this guy in the metaverse. I don't know, like, this is just... I can't wrap my head around, like, what they're trying to do here. Like, I can kind of get my head around it, but, like, it seems like there'd be, like I said, the easier way to do it.
Either you taught yourself, or you had a capable coach by your side. Where did you learn how to handle a gun?
It shall become with the birth of the...
I knocked down an enemy once per infiltration.
All right.
It's earlier than usual today. I gotta go. See you later. Hey.
I'm so glad I caught you. Hey, we should exchange IDs. It's not like I'm here, so call me when it's game time. Well, looks like we've got a real game over here. There, I got it. I'll hit you up when I have time to train you and get about.
Bye.
See you later, Horikawa-san.
Ah, you're back.
Oh!
At least I don't need anything occasionally.
Bye!
Wednesdays, apparently.
Ah, thanks.
Sorry, Aunt Banks. The writers will be here any minute. Don't you look at lonely, Sarkon? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? I want in a relationship with price stimulation followed by some food, relaxing comfort. I get both of those things from my curry and my coffee. That's enough for me. Here we've talked about a question like that. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on Sochan's life of solitude? To each his own. That's a wonderful way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. That makes me happier to see people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
You ain't especially aggressive today, huh? It would have been best if you could be further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people, not too far or not too close. Well, you just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, I just heard something very interesting. Futada's been shut off from both schools of society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, and what have you done to take care for her? You know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you paid up. Don't be ridiculous, but I had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough for you? We can always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a more legal guardian. You. And not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him in his criminal record. It leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. It doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba, now does it? You shut up. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Can you sue for intimidation? I don't think you can do that in America. Like, you could potentially sue for... Oh, maybe? But I don't think you could actually, like, sue for... like, a veiled threat. Yeah. Like, the First Amendment would counteract that. Or just telling someone to shut their mouth. Like, no, you can't sue for that. At least I United States. I don't know what Japan's free speech laws are like. I would hope they would be enough that you could not sue someone for being intimidated. Hey, keep your duck out of this. Just go on upstairs, okay? Kojiro, I'm hungry. Oh. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. That's clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in quick, so you may as well just give up the money. I hope you make the right decision. Bye now. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sojiro. That was okay. All that drama must have tired her out. I fell asleep right after we got home. And man, it's Futaba's uncle. Okay, it's uncle. After Rokuba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. He never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I'd step in. I couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash at him, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was no mistake. Thanks, you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba doesn't leave her room. Or didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make her leave her by her door and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer will be no. They say blood is thicker than water, right? I wondered what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Oh, look at me, putting my heart out to a punk like you. It's kind of weird. For some reason, I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. I guess that really is something special about you. So I think we're gonna get another metaverse request out of this. I'll give you brief copy so that it serves an SP of 1 ally.
All right.
Sorry for you late. I should be heading home. I'm still worried about Pataba. Don't stay up too late here. Oh, and thanks. Hey, when I was fast asleep, didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. If I can help somehow, just give me the name. You don't have to do anything. Whether you ask me is enough. I never know what I'm going to do when I talk to you. I keep yammering on about stuff I never plan on talking about. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. Just keep looking out for Pataba. It seems like you two are really hitting it off, though. That's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. Oh great, I have to actually get my kind stuff to Angelic to progress. Damn it. That'll be a while before I can even... If Pantheons are doing it, then it shouldn't be a problem. Really though, who are they? If I meet them, it would be love at first sight. What are they waiting for? Hurry up and do it already. Heroes have an obligation to rescue the weak. Damn it.
What can I get you? Welcome.
What do you want to do? Here. You did great. How are you feeling? Want to head back?
What a coincidence.
I thought it was a familiar face. I wasn't expecting to see you. How long have you been working here? I was seeking a motif for my still life painting and ended up in front of this flower shop without realizing it. Maybe do good to return to the basics and draw a flower. Do you have any recommendation? Some carnivorous plants.
What?
Are you being serious? I would prefer that you not make jokes at my expense. But wait, when I was younger, I was indeed drawn to them for some strange reason. That's how should reflect upon my childhood self. That's been helpful, thank you. Well, that should proceed much. Oh, I think it'd be interesting and unconventional subjects to draw. Is what I'm thinking, like, really, seriously. Bought a dart set online. Who got mad at me for throwing him in the house? Seems like this whole national acclaim thing has us on edge. So let's chill a little.
What do you want to do?
Cool. See if anyone wants to party up. You have it first, so guess I'll see who responded when we get there. I wonder what playing with Futaba does.
Well done.
So much better to sit with, okay, let's begin our team game.
Hey, hey.
Alright, Joe, let's play. The G and me is raring to go. Rules, let's get a 301. 301.
I'm okay.
Alright, where's the will, there's the way.
Sweat it and you'll regret it.
Yeah, pretty how freaking. Dang it,
Okay.
Really?
Huh? What?
Ellie, not right now. Got deal, it's no problem.
Leave it to me.
No, I just gotta go whoosh and then bam.
Your turn now. Whoa.
Okay. Okay. I really look up the guide for this. Okay, here we go. That's right, things are good, interesting as they say.
Leave it to me.
There's a chance of finishing. I'm actually getting nervous. This is real. The target is a pumpkin.
I see.
Just pay attention. It's totally real. Yes, I'm gonna clutch it out. This one. crew, 0 points, still on Festus. We charged for the battlefield together. I'll toast you with a little later.
Hey.
Yo, I want to go next.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Damn it. That wasn't what I was aiming. Dang it, I keep on...
Yep. Okay.
One?
Yeah. All right, I got this.
Really, I don't think we're gonna... Don't think we're gonna do this.
All yours.
Yeah, so...
Okay. For real?
It's a nice one. Whatever encouragement I get to Garuji isn't gonna freaking matter.
All right, I got this.
I don't think it's totally possible for him to get it in this one last round. Yeah, but it's like we can't encourage him. So screw you. Like it's all on me, and I suck. I can't even do this. I literally cannot do this. It's impossible.
All yours.
Like, might be. Like, I think we get 4 turns. Oh, I think it's free. We get free. Even if we get free bullseyes, we're still not going to reduce it. So why even freaking bother?
Okay.
Is there... Hey. Yeah. I...
Yep.
Come on.
That was time well spent.
That should do it for now.
See you later.
I'm not sure what to do. I have an eBay listing that I need to bid on at the last possible minute. Yeah, but I need more targets before we make it worth it. Oh, this isn't gonna be too long.
This has gotta be it.
Here are Protein Lovers Gym. Started by that one dude from Sunapray. Came on that one time, remember? It's a free visitor's day, but you have to start paying from now on. It's pay per visit though, so you don't have to worry about any bullshit contracts or anything. It's kind of crappy, but it's still got tons of variety. Plus, it's real damn cheap. Totally worth it, even without a pool or hot tub.
By the way.
Oh yeah, you bring your stuff? Protein powder? Hell, yeah, man, if you want to beef up, you gotta... Wait, that ain't it. I'm talking about spare undies. Getting back into your sweaty clothes after a nice hot shower is like the grossest damn thing. Oh, but don't go getting your hopes up. No way I'm gonna let you use mine.
Wanna get going?
Hey, let's hit it. Please. My phone's coming back, but I don't got any stamina. Sakamoto? Mr. Kamoto?
Morning.
Come on, Senpai, what's bonking? Bonking, you just say strange things. Is that how you greet a friend? I'm trying to come up with some cool new slang. Maybe they'll catch on. You can't just do that. Well, you don't need to call me Senpai anymore. I've already graduated, remember? I haven't seen you before. Were you on the track team? He's a friend. Time he showed up, the track team was already, well, you know. Speaking of which, how's your leg? Yeah, I'm managing. How about you, Senpai? You still running? As you joined my university's track team, you'd think I would have quit entirely after what happened. About that, I'm really sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. I was supposed to be the leader of our team, yet I just resigned myself to Kamoshida's will. That's because you needed him to write your letter of rec, right? You're just looking out for your future, but I still managed to F it up anyways. I should have clearly never intended on writing my letter of recommendation. You were just an excuse not to. And honestly, I enjoy where I am now. The track team isn't anything special, but it's perfect for me. So in truth, I should be thanking you for what you did, Kamoto. Senpai. I always regretted not doing more to protect you guys. I heard some good news recently. The Shushin track team's being reinstated.
For real?
Yep. And Kamoshida confessed all the horrible stuff he did, right? I guess the school got the old team together and told them they want to try starting it up again. Nobody told me about that. Odd. Who really got as far as me? I'm not even a student anymore. Anyway, I heard they're going to get Mr. Yamauchi as their new advisor.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Hold up, that Yamauchi? You're the one who basically Kamoshida's lapdog. Apparently he volunteered. He's enthusiastic about pulling the track team up from the ashes. He is? Yeah. Now that the team is being reinstated, there's no need for any bad blood, right? I'm sorry just for show. Why don't you talk to them? I'm sure they could use someone with their passion. Yeah. The track team's coming back. Good for them. You want to rejoin? I don't know. For real though. Does that count as for real? I'm glad the team coming back. I see the Nakaoka and then can start training again. But I'm still worried about their advisor, Yamauchi. He's basically like a mini Kamoshida. So he's an asshole? Basically. He's always yells at us at practice, but then being ass when our parents were around. I can't believe a moron like that's gonna be better than the track team. He doesn't even teach PE. He's gotta be up to something. I'll do some research. There's a chance I'm gonna need your help too, okay? You're free to lend a hand if I need it, yeah? I'll be counting on you. Hey, one review, she's growing deeper.
All right.
Dang it. No time to be messing around here anymore. Let's head home. But I got a shower first.
See ya.
Yo, what's bonking? Bought that stuff today. I can't really let myself be happy about the track team starting up again. I said earlier, there's something fishy behind me, ain't you being an advisor. But I mean, if anything happens, I know you got me back, so I ain't too worried. Don't worry, I got you. Thanks, man. I knew I could count on you. I mean, you know for sure if anything sketchy's going on. When I got these gut things, and they're usually right. If I hear anything, I'll hit you up. Okay, later.
You're back.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes here. This is gonna feel like forever. I
to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade.
That was pointless.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found.
It's like a
A
friggin'
mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling what's not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Post Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter
I'm considering getting a new copy, which is about the same I probably would have paid on the upper end, or probably how much I would have paid if I actually won. Yeah, it is sold for $10.50, and the one I'm looking at is $14.99. Okay. I don't know. I was like really looking forward to getting that. So I ended up finding a now copy that was brand new sealed. I'm building up my pretty Blu-ray collection, and particularly the Marvel things. So all I need now is Iron Man 3. I'll have all the stateside released Marvel movies, and I think all I'll need after that is, let's see, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, probably those two? That might be something else. Spider-Man, Far From Home. There's like 3 more after. So I have 4 total left to get to like all the pretty Marvel films. But to import like 75% of them, so anyway, back to the game. Yeah, this is Saturday. What happened Friday?
Oh.
Or maybe we did have to call it Friday. This is Heather. I'm a hospital. Speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed and she's been admitted to her hospital. You know what hospital address, room number is? There you go, let's go over there right away.
Jeez.
Dang it. There you go. We still need to do more links, I think, before we get I did it all the way up to rank 9, and we're at rank 7. Dang it, it's still gonna be a while before we can get the target in Memento. Just a little work. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How can I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I gonna make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
I thought, what is it, school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And then I thought you finally answered. It was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really inconvenient for us when you miss a payment, you know. No, it's not like she wanted to collapse. The credit card payment is coming up soon, so we need to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are the Takasaki Guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? How do you do tisk? I don't think you ever heard anyone actually say tisk. After all you did to him. Cool, man, aside. When are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. For Kawaki. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adopted son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Actually, you have been fired. That's not... And yet she still doesn't know her place. And she still continues to teach. We're going to need to share some work for what you did to them. In material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So... That we're trying to extort you. Even though we actually are. Who was it that convinced you to start volunteering when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of the part-time job overwhelmed him, which led him to the accident. Poor Taiki. It's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret not getting stuff to sue the Board of Education. We're totally not extorting you in any way. Or should we have shut your school either way, your days as a teacher will be over. One thing is, we're not extorting you. Except in the way we are. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. Once again, totally not extorting you. Don't stick the penalties on us. How to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. I think to scream more. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. I'm not. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I would do. There's a way to apologize to Kasaku. So if the government needs demand money, I just have to pay them. It's the wrong choice. Sorry, I haven't back to you 100% yet, so I thought you were all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. Appreciate you coming to visit me today. Makes me really happy.
All right.
I'll pay it to rank 9. What are all those things doing in front of the computer monitor? I'll at least first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here really work well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? Oh, we're up to 90%. Card, yeah.
Hey.
Like, we should know those numbers are being manipulated. And should you tell the others about the target momentos? Like, it should be much more divisive than this.
I'll just add this.
Like, even with our current popularity, it being 90% is suspicious, to say the least. I would have to have a look into it. Maybe we could work on Yusuke. Code is maxed. I guess it's Yusuke then. Oh, we can work on this shopping channel thing. I don't know if we can. Does this take up time? I believe we already saved. Here comes Tana. Wait. Here. Okay. Did I gotta do? I'm sure they're gonna have the full song. I can see the things I gave point, but I want to like have a melody going on. Here come Tanaka. Oh, the waves to you. There we go. Oh, the glory world of Tanaka trading commodities. It's that use a touch speech for an easy to understand shopping experience. Rare and unusual items for shady commodities. Purchase will be delivered in a few days. Only order one package at a time. More products will be available for shady commodities as you purchase more items. Try investigating to see what valuables are stocked in the future. For my silly doubts, there's something I have. And just sign up now. Let's sign up. Is it good for you to build Dave on a site like this? I'll use Joker. You're coming to me, that's a good idea. Tanaka, shitty commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now you can all these rare items you can possibly want. Five Chanel. Over the airwaves to you. I can like. Sell it by everything. Nah. Oh, it says a total of 23,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker. Why, you've already spent over 10,000 yen. Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier products. However, we'll sign up soon. We'll sign your excitement, but just for your patience. I'll see you again. Here comes Tanaka over the airwaves to you. President Okamura, the Okamura Foods, has ensured the club of public since last month. We are upset saying that his long silence is showing his dishonesty. Some leader Okamura has fled the country without knowing Mr. Okamura's whereabouts, and it's difficult to put it into this family. Well, they're canceling the. I mean, I already did a bunch of Macy commodity stuff, so. This is a really short one.
By the way, let us be off.
People find what I'm looking for. It's church. Let's head over there. A private love. It proved quite useful for me indeed. After learning in the session, I once again attempted to paint. However, not in the canvas was to my satisfaction. For the gods of art, I am not but a lost sheep. Ah, yes, lost sheep. I've come here with you for precisely that reason.
Indeed.
Our theme today shall be anguish. I shall paint the anguish Christ felt as he bore the sins of mankind. I have seen various sculptures and paintings on the matter, but merely replicating them shall not do. Would any believers be willing to model and help me capture the true essence of anguish? It seems not.
Well then.
Very well, John. You'll have to be my model today. Make me. Do you want me to strip? That's actually the point. Yes, that must be what I need. Okay. I don't want to get banned from quitting. A misunderstood as a day you were born can convey the true anguish of birth. Love and shrill, take it all. Actually, perhaps not. That's dark naked in the church would be even bigger news than the final things.
Now then.
He'll just have to untrap me with his eyes. Well then, let us begin. Show me a pose that'll put the anguish of Christ on full display. I see. So this would be... No, perhaps... It seems it's not working. A way to capture anguish that you remain calm and composed. This is just what my face looks like. I'm sorry. Even the slightest wrinkle can change one's impression of things. I shall not compromise, even for the sketch.
No.
No. Raise your hands higher. More. Be more anguish. Bring it to its upper limit. Like this. This prediction. So this is the passion of the Christ. Forsaken by his disciples, poured as a criminal by the public, pierced with nails and hung on a cross. Understand now, it's true. Feel as though something is boiling up within me. What is the children doing? Oh, well. This is an art study. Art that? I am attempting to paint anguish, so I decided to use the crucifixion as Christ as a point of reference. So you're interested in the anguish of the crucifixion? What is true that Jesus' crucifixion on the cross as a symbol of deep suffering? It also bears a much more positive message, one of resurrection, of forgiveness.
Oh.
Resurrection, forgiveness. I'm not sure I understand. Those ideas are contradictory to my conception of anguish. It may be difficult to grasp what I'm saying right now, but try to consider that the anguish one may feel today will someday bring forth new hope. Oh, and by the way, I suggest you continue your excitement while here. You may trouble the congregation. So those shocking depictions were actually meant to represent forgiveness, not pain. Hope, anguish. I'm not sure I understand. I must learn more about the hearts of men. John, do you think I will be able to capture that truth someday? Saying I'm sure you will, or it doesn't look like it, are both +3. We're gonna be encouraging though. Indeed, if I do not have belief in my own abilities, I will never come to accomplish anything. This is extremely strange though. Spending time with you helped me discover new aspects of myself. You are perhaps a mirror of those.
I'm in your debt.
If there's anything I can do in return, please let me know. I wish to repay your kindness. Wow.
All right.
We still haven't actually used this ability. Let's return home for today. I bid you farewell. Farewell! Wonderful.
See you.
Goodbye, John. Isn't that just the crane? That's the crane. That's the crane technique. Apologies for this call. Can I talk to you about something? The crucifixion supposedly symbolized resurrection, forgiveness, and hope, but I could not grasp those connections. Once again, I made the same mistake on the superficial meaning. The more I think about it, the further I seem to do from understanding the abyss of the heart. There's still hope. Also, my anguish is what leads me to hope. Exactly what I learned earlier today. Thank you, Judd. Perhaps what I need is a change of perspective. I still have a tough road ahead, but talking to you gave me some relief. It's truly fortunate to tell you by my side. I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Word. No. Okay.
Oh, honey.
I gotta work on our kindness.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, the lady in the red dress.
Really?
Of course, among a lot of how to keep bullet you. You look at your potential. That's a lot I could teach you. I mean, somebody met in my line of work. If you ask me what makes a good man, I have to say, I suppose it's the best if you just listen quietly. There's a lot about the qualities of a good man. What makes men more appealing. Have I maxed out my charm? I learned absolutely nothing.
Nice work, honey.
I wouldn't have made as much money. Have a day off tomorrow? Find an awesome magazine. I'll bring it to the hideout. You could tomorrow off for Help Sports Day, right? Definitely do a journaling company. I want to read it, but I'll wait till tomorrow. But if you're busy, do that first, and I'll wait. See ya.
Hey.
Tanaka over the airwaves. So, there's a long way. It should be arriving shortly. Oh, see you again. Okay, I'll wait in there. We gotta wait until
Hey, hey!
I chill every day. I even brought some PC bags to kill time. I'll have enough for you, by the way. There's some seriously genius stuff in these things.
Hey, hey!
Oh, that's really. You're not meeting up with the others? That sounds good.
All right.
Time for a readathon. Holy crap, it's so big. A 200 mouse? That's not. And the keyword is 200. How do you even type on that thing? Man, nice. This PC build combination is right up my alley. Have you ever built your own PC before, John? I've been interested in it.
Really?
Holy, I got some recommendations. We'll put together a beast of a sheet. Let's pick out every component for a custom build. We'll go to a human better sometime, John. I almost built my own PC, but I got impatient and just bought a rebuilt one. I don't want to go home yet. You have stuff to do after this? Want me to make curry?
Really?
I'm glad I asked. You're not picky about curry, right? Hope you've got skills.
Yep.
Also good. When's the curry gonna be ready? I'm gonna do is shoot yours at me. And should I prep the rice?
Ooh, this!
Yum. I know what that is. It's the same curry Sajira makes. You think curry? When did you level up your cooking skills so much? Crazy! I had a conversation about the complicated workings of a bowl of curry.
Hi now!
You remember the curry was super delicious. Instead of mentioning you all early in the morning, your father will be holding an urgent press conference.
Guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats! What's it going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. Wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Wonder if he'll have one. Or should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Sounds good. We have a reason for meeting up, but it still might be pretty beneficial. Anyhow, how does Sushi Academy rooftop stand? I should happen to have some bits up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Make sure you come for the front entrance. Peter, I'll there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
I'm only up until exam. You had no problems if you've been studying regularly this semester. I said the Okumura Cruise has been topic lately. Its much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all this outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I haven't even the Wasp, probably another one I had to get. Damn it. It's like 5. It's getting them too much of a bad image to be that though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for a corporation. I heard the psychological test using these images. It is to get the t-shirts named appropriate to their appearance. Where comes on?
You.
What is shape Rust and what is shape Baba and the other Kiki? Which is most commonly ascribed to shape 3. Oh, it is baby. Or Boba. Baba. Boba Fett.
This is it.
Yes.
That's correct. He'll name P. Baba and A. Kiki. Crystals like K and T are linked to spiky image. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are processed in the same area of the brain. Furthermore, the sense they're the same worldwide. No matter the result is the same.
Nice going.
These days, let's see, the name impresses an image on people before they even use their bio. Big Bang Burger exemplifies this. The voice consonants and short syllables have a strong imprint, not to mention the alliteration. Although with the news these days, it may evoke the image of the strong oppressing the weak. Even the teachers have their eyes on camera. Well, he should be having a change of heart or a mental breakdown. There should be nothing to worry about. Or anything to worry about. Not sure how I feel about the idea of like us like actually
Alright, that's it
like
for
one
today.
us actually knowing what's happening. And knowing what's happening so far in advance. Like that causes two problems. One is I guess the obvious, which we've already kind of discussed a little bit, or I've already discussed. There's been no one here but me. Okay. To repeat it, basically, it's the problem of basically what we've been having so far, which is that there's always a period of like, because no matter when we do it, no matter when we do what we do, it's always going to, the results are always going to manifest themselves at the deadline, basically. Which, you know, I can kind of suspend my disbelief for. You know, that having to come to grips with what you've done, is mentally taxing. You know, that makes a certain degree of sense. Now, of course, it doesn't matter how long it is. You know, we could do it the last possible minute, and they'll recover instantly. But the fact of the matter is, like, we can kind of suspend our disbelief and consider this as a mechanic. This is just the way the narrative is structured in the game with regard to time passed. You know, there's probably ways that could have made it work with it just being instantaneous, but okay. Now here in this case, we have his shadow, I guess, his cognitive self assassinated. That should be something different altogether. I'm sorry. That should happen. I can't even snap my fingers. Like, if I can snap my fingers, I'd be doing that now. Okay? Immediately. Like that. It should happen instantly. There is no logical reason for it to happen. Like there's no reason for it to have the same waiting period as a change of heart. Because a change of heart, like, it makes sense that it would take time for them to process that. You know, it's not consistent because we can do it whenever, like I said, but the fact of the matter is there's a degree to which we're encouraged, or, you know, most players are probably going to do it right away or nearly right away anyway, so it works. And maybe you can still excuse it even if it happens almost immediately because, you know, maybe they just happen to have a disposition that allows them to process that information a lot quicker. You know, incidentally because we did, you know, in terms of because we did it at the last minute, right before the event was going to happen anyway. But you know, okay, like, you can just say like this is a little different. You know, you have to wrap your head around the coincidence, but it may not be consistent depending on when you do it. But yeah, whatever. But this is something that, by all rights, should happen instantly. Like, there's no reason. Like, he's having to process the fact that he no longer has, that he's going to have a mental shutdown. Like, what does that even mean? And it would take a random amount of time, too. Like, it will take a random amount of time. Again, that's something we just have to accept. Because of the way the game is set up. But still, it's even worse dealing with both of those problems. Why isn't it happening instantly? And actually, like, it's actually random when it happens. Like, it is literally random. So, like, how did they time the principal assassination? If it doesn't happen instantaneously, then how could they time it so precisely? Like, because it has to happen literally as he's crossing the street. So how do they time that? How does that work? Now, they can fix the whole thing. They can fix it. Simply. I mean, granted, the palace collapses, so there's no, you know, when we finish with it, so it couldn't happen in the palace, but in the metaverse, like, his persona could be wandering the metaverse. Like, we could just know now that even people who've experienced a change of heart will have any representation in the metaverse that you can find. You know, easily, because the metaverse nav. I had to suspend less disbelief, basically. This is what I'm saying. Like, let's just say that, like, any person can be found in the metaverse if you know anything about them, or if you get their keywords ahead of time. Even if their heart's been changed, you can find the physical embodiment of their id. You know, let's call it their id within the metaverse. Let's just say that. Like, I can buy that, okay? So, like, his id is wandering the metaverse. The black mask guy finds him and kills him. Bam! Right as he's doing his speech. Like, you know exactly what it's gonna be, so they can time it out. We show the cutscene. So we still get the cutscene. It's not happening in his palace, because the palace is destroyed, but you can still have it happen somewhere in the metaverse. And there are a few things you need to explain, but you don't really need to explain it. It upsets Ellie too. She is super upset. But yeah,
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Can Cat eat bread?
Hey, can I speak with you for a moment? So about Dr. Maruki's counseling, you've already gone to see him, right?
Multiple times.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling.
Yeah, what about Futaba and Yusuke?
Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
Cat? counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread!
I know, not a.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
How have you been?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well,
Who's the crowd?
maybe I will tag along then. Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
She's a growing lady.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or, more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
You better be grateful. That's right.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food! Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up.
Finally.
You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Okay. Must have been a big problem. He's leaving right away. Rooftop, what's this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to our school rooftop after your classes today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Tara at school? Heading over now. Things are getting a bit hectic this morning. I'll be there before the class is ended for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed is on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right, the season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. Help too. Really? Thanks! Alright, I'll see all of you after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai? You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of
Dang
Dreams?
it, we just wasted our time reading that book, probably.
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
Hold on, I'll go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park? Even just for one night, the price is insane!
Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
For real. Like, actually tonight? I mean, I guess it makes sense.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams!
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
Hey, let's see a fireworks festival.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Can we get these in costume?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
So is there any way we can actually buy costumes in this
view
game?
is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Running brings you closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
And that party will be for me. Still,
Okay, stop it!
with this. I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all.
Stop!
Isn't everything going a little too perfectly?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Ellie.
It's actually a bit frightening. You worry too much.
You know, I think she's worrying just enough.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conference?
Oh, perfect timing!
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness.
Okay.
Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that, I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdown.
What up?
I...
Okumura-san?
I'm sorry.
Father? Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
Very free to say.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
That's how it should work.
The person who is responsible for this, who?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Duh. I mean, I know we're super teenagers and all, but like that hard to put together.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I
I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
Because he was about to steal the.
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
Did you see the camera beam he was about to take out and spill all over the table?
I have to go.
We were making the clothes mess. It's really fun to clean up.
I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
Well, arguably indirectly, but
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while.
been a while.
What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis. But perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer.
Besides Akechi, where did this kind of reasoning come from?
And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
Oh, now he's actually leading the
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up. But I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sae-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
See this? You see, class during the interview, this is serious. That was gruesome. Wish they put some sort of warning on the video. It's live. It said President Okumura died? Really low, you're right. I had saw a news report about it. About her is that, and you said it was a cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest! Your chance will pull through, right? I hate to say this, but usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is the confirmation of death. No! Haru, why is it happening? Can someone die simply from having a mental shutdown? I don't know! I suppose it's possible that it shocked the little person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die, this has gotta be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't tilt our shadows. Is that what you said, Morgana?
It should have been okay. It should have been.
Yeah, what? said it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point in getting that mode for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. Okay, so let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public. But keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
I mean, isn't it obvious? I mean, yeah, we saw the cutscene, and they didn't see the cutscene. It's gonna be fine, right?
I'll just add this.
On the night here. I want to check and see if we can actually do anything.
No way.
Can we? Well, you don't feel like thinking about it, but I feel like thinking about it. Okay.
I should write something.
Okay. So let's head over to a wall of patrons, which is currently empty. You can fill it for as little as $1 per month, as well as voting overall at something I can play next year. And from then on, we'll be bouncing probably back and forth between games from the listing games that I just happen to want to play. At least more or less, I'm not sure that's going to be a particular I don't know, if it's pretty much what we're gonna do. So we're currently on the top of the list. Well, definitely, it's incidentally at the top of the list because it's the first alphabetically. It's 3D Dot Game Heroes, followed by Okami HD. Then there's a full slew of other games, 25 to be exact, that you can contribute towards, and that will decide their priority moving forward. For information and the current list, when you're watching this, go to patreon.com/pixelplays. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other things you do that will just take a few seconds of your time. So please consider that as well. Thanks so much for your videos and commanders, and also Minecraft Rumble you can check out if you like. In case, thanks for watching. Until next time,